There are fears that shout, and then there are fears that quietly rule your life, not because they're loud, but because they sit in the back of your mind, controlling your choices, your thoughts, and your very ability to act. Two of the most dangerous, the fear of ill health and the fear of losing love. They're invisible chains, but chains nonetheless. Let's begin with the fear of ill health. It's a fear deeply planted in the subconscious of millions, a constant worry about sickness, pain, aging, weakness, and in time, if not controlled, this fear begins to create the very condition it dreads. Worry triggers the body, stress damages the system, and thought, as Hill warned us, becomes physical reality. A man who constantly talks about illness, aches, and symptoms invites more of it, because the mind and body are not separate. Your thinking creates chemistry. Your emotions set the tone for your immune system, your energy, your health. So why do so many live in fear of falling apart? Because the world profits from it. There are fortunes made from pills, treatments, and headlines that keep people scared, not strong. But here's the truth Hill discovered. Health is first created in the mind, through belief, intention, calm, and faith. Not blind ignorance, but power over fear. The man who feeds his mind with strength often finds his body follows. Now the second fear, the fear of loss of love. This is perhaps the most painful fear of all. It's the fear of being abandoned, of not being enough, of losing the affection or loyalty of the one we care for most. This fear can drive a man to madness. It can destroy confidence, create jealousy, spark rage, or worse, it can make a man betray his own purpose to please someone who was never meant to stay. Hill knew this fear breaks more dreams than failure ever could. Why? Because when your love becomes your prison, you stop growing. You start shrinking to fit someone else's expectations. But love, true love, is not meant to cage you, it's meant to elevate you. And when you fear losing it more than you desire becoming great, you've given away your power. A man must choose. Will you spend your life begging to be loved, or will you build a life so full of value, purpose, and strength that love flows to you naturally? The answer is always the same. Become the kind of man who attracts love by the way he lives, not by the way he pleads. These fears, ill health, and lost love are not just emotional. They're spiritual poisons. They distract, they weaken, and worst of all, they keep a man from stepping into his calling. You were not born to live in constant worry. You were not meant to chase love from a place of emptiness. You were built to be whole, to master your emotions, to lead your thoughts so your life can follow. So today, Napoleon Hill leaves you with this. Starve these fears. Feed your strength, because the man who learns to master fear is the man who learns to master his destiny.